Hi, my name is Ryan Cooksey and this is my precedent analysis task. So the precedent I was assigned was Flat House and it was designed by Practice Architecture. You may want to pause the following images, plans and sections which provide some context to this presentation. It's an innovative-based project using new zero-carbon materials for a client in need of a show home for the hemp-growing business on site. But it's also a family home in a rural context nevertheless. The construction team completed this project in March 2019 with a total construction cost of £250,000. The client was Margaret Farm, located in a small village in Cambridgeshire. The 100 square metre family home was built using prefabricated timber with a hemp and lime insulation infill. Also, the house has been uniquely clad with hemp fibre and sugar resin corrugated sheeting, creating an agricultural aesthetic, with both materials grown on site. Although the hemp insulation gained travel miles as the panels were prefabricated off-site, as well as the timber frame, this allowed the assembly of the central part of the home to be completed in just 2 days. This, however, avoids the challenges of using hemp in poor weathers. The exposure of the materials allows their textures to be seen and visual engagement and tactility with an educated user. Additionally, the exposure also eliminates the need for internal finishes, which would typically cover unsightly insulation and again reducing the carbon usage on site. The plant is grown on farmland surrounding the site. It is then transported short distances to be manufactured. Hemp is considered a fast-growing product that can be harvested every 4 to 6 months, with a hectare of hemp absorbing 4 times more CO2 during its lifetime than the same tree forest area, which makes this product favourable for the use of carbon-neutral buildings in the future. The plant favours agriculture as its long tap roots help regenerate the soil. Even accounting for the production of lime, a relatively high embodied carbon material, transport and the energy used during construction, hemp still locks away a better CO2 per metre cubed for the lifetime of the building. However, the downfall is that currently the product is still under review, as the longevity and fire testing are being undertaken and are ongoing. Although the material has been used as a construction material for hundreds of years in various forms, it has never been compressed for a standalone product. Positives of this product can be recognised as replacing carbon-draining materials such as rock wool and corrugated steel. This will have effects on the biodiversity, increasing wildlife as an ecosystem develops on site. Not only does the product contribute to the material used, but also the waste product fuels the biomass boiler that regulates the winter temperature of the house. Not that much heating is required, as the thermal performance is fantastic. Hemp is an excellent all-rounder insulation. Its breathable properties allow for a better quality of air internally. Typically, materials that are breathable allow for a regulation of moisture within the air, particularly in the kitchen area. This prevents constant damp that eventually leads to the growth of mould, therefore allowing for a better, healthier air quality without the need for mechanical ventilation. The solar orientation has been carefully thought out as an aspect of the design, as the hot room, which is also known as the glass shell, sits entirely north, which prevents overheating in the summer months. On the roof, PV solar panels produce power for the site. These are positioned on the south-facing pitch roofs. From a biodiversity aspect, the house provides many opportunities for wildlife and insects to habitat. It's surrounded by a cycle of hemp growth, attracting opportunities for the smallest of insects, leading to larger animals, creating a food chain. As it's a farm, there are many opportunities for food to be grown on site, as well as many composting opportunities as well. Rainwater can be seen on photographs as it's been harvested in water butts, which is a low-tech system which can then be used in greywater within the gardens of the house. The other main material on site is timber, making up the primary structure. The timber detail will be spared, as timber as a building material is recognised regularly for its contribution to sustainable design in the construction industry. However, one key thing to highlight is that Practice Architecture have designed timber furnishings to replace other alternatives. And that's all I have time for, so thank you for listening to my research focusing on the innovative ways of using hemp and various elements of sustainable design within Flat House.